Hola and welcome everybody to the Bitter Ends, our apocalypse world campaign setting in a flooded world. Um, right off the bat, because it's apocalypse world, we have immediate stuff we do with the characters in so much as highlighting stats. So I think what we'll go ahead and do is we'll look at. Let's start with Greasy, since Greasy wasn't here last time.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the highest HX with Greasy?
Oh shit.
-1.
I have a 1.
Where you up, Lemmy?
I'm sorry, I was looking. I only have a 1.
Okay.
Castiel?
Eyes for 1, because I got a 1 as
Oh.
well.
Okay.
Jeez.
So I guess it's you pick between Castiel, Lemmy, and Starlight.
Castiel,
What do you?
you're currently making sure, or at least it seems you've made it your charge to make sure I at least don't die. So I'll let you pick my stat.
That's fair.
Oh, I raised.
Come on, Daddy Cass.
I'm trying to think where you're at and what would work.
He is currently
Well,
asleep.
currently,
You're
yeah, he's currently passed out in that main starting room that, like, I think you
Where-
started off in.
Yeah, I started there, and
Oh,
I
that's right.
left him to sleep
That's
it off.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm still leaning towards cool.
All right.
You with cool?
Yeah.
All right. I am. I'm gonna go with sharp, because it seems like that's the kind of thing you're gonna need here today.
All right.
In the situation you're in. So
Sounds
let's go to Starlight. Who has the highest HX with Starlight?
I got 3.
3.
Neat.
You want Castiel, or do you want Greasy or Eot to?
Oh, you all have 3?
Yep.
Well,
Holy shit. You guys
I have
cut
less
it
than
out
that,
on me
so
for
yeah.
a second. Let's let the child pick. What's the child want to see?
I think, and it's probably really necessary in this situation, let's go for sharp.
Okay.
That's something you're going to be needing.
Okay.
Unless that's like one you already had highlighted, but
I'm gonna go with cool. I
Okay.
want to see. I want to see how calm Starlight can be under pressure
did we
here.
just mark your 2 negatives?
No, but they are quite low.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Sharp's not so bad. The cool is
Eot.
is a
Who has the
mistake.
highest HX with Eot?
3.
Oh my god.
EOT. Nope. I cashed in my EOT experience. I'm back at 0. But
Yeah, I
I'm not
think
at
I cashed in
negatives.
mine too.
We'll let
So
we'll let Greasy determine, since Castiel got to do Greasy. We'll let Greasy get one in.
Sweet.
all right.
Eot, you are absolutely insane.
Yes.
And you scare me. I think you need to cool off a little bit.
All right.
Eot, I think this situation is up your alley. You're kind of used to being in strange places because you're weird like that.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Uh,
It is pretty much dark and maybe damp and probably underwater like my place, so throwing some
So-
guesses there.
Castiel, who's got the highest HX with Castiel? Who's
I got
the highest HX with our angel here?
1.
I also have a 1.
sitting at 0.
I have a 2.
Lemmy, you finally get to pick one.
Yay, Castiel! I want you to be extra weird today. Ooh.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with cool. Cause you guys are some of you guys are kind of under pressure here. And then Lemmy, who's got the highest HX with Lemmy Pop
I got
Stardust?
3.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
2, but yeah.
All right.
Go ahead, Greasy. Welcome back.
Yeah. Lemmy, you are without a doubt one of the most rad rockers out here. And I know you thrive by making weird fucking songs. So I'm going to say highlight weird.
Deal.
I'm gonna go with Sharp. And Greasy, you're gonna wake up into a situation because this stuff happened while you were
Yeah,
passed out at
you
the
are
bottom
going
of the
to
boat.
wake up so confused.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna do
Starlight.
Jesus or what?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to do that
I
stuff with
need
Jesus?
your bone feel here.
Oh yeah,
I rolled
Jesus.
it. I rolled a 7.
Oh yeah, shit. That's right.
I didn't even think about
We
her
do need to
numbers at the
do
moment.
Jesus.
What a
Who's got
pity.
the
Zeus gets bone feel
highest
too?
HX with J?
I got
No,
0.
we just forgot to do her highlighted stat.
Oh, I have a 1.
So
1.
So that's
So 2 1s and a 0.
and another 0.
And I
Alright, so-
have. Yeah, I only have 1.
so choose who of the ones who you want to pick the highlighted stat.
Go ahead, Starlight. Girl
Oh,
power
thank
and
you.
stuff.
Girl power. Bitch, I want to see you be hot.
All right. She can do that.
I think I'm gonna go with cool. All right.
That's good.
And
It's my
you
best
got a
stat.
7 on your. And you got a.
7,
Oh.
so I hold 1.
And
Or no.
Castiel, go ahead
Yeah.
and pay 3 this week.
Yep. Everybody who hasn't taken an ability to do otherwise needs to pay their upkeep.
Cat. Oh my
Ugh.
god.
Hey, I've been rolling a d6, man, and dividing it by 2. That's how we've been getting that random number. So if I'd rolled a 1, you still would have had to only pay 1. But
Do we still have to pay our upkeep if we are currently in the belly of?
Yep.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, because you're kind of having to at least scavenge up or consume whatever you can find to, to pay for upkeep.
So by that logic, we still have our barter.
Oh no. To be fair, most of my barter is just stuff that Eot would eat. So.
Imagine if I had a leash you had to
Um,
hold.
Oh yeah.
Greasy doesn't even have to pay. He's got feral.
Yeah! Feral buddies.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, fucking Eot and fucking Greasy. It's just like subsist.
Exact opposites, yet somehow the same.
Yeah, just subsist off of whatever crap they can find.
Greasy is not afraid to drink dumpster alcohol and eat ground food.
Greasy's like secretly Eot's father.
God.
It's so bad.
that is real
So
bad.
So I
summoned
rolled
beef
my
to destroy you.
breaking now as well.
Ooh, that's a
Okay.
good one.
So where is Where is the USS Grantfield and what is it up to?
The USS Grantfeld is probably closer to Starlight's rig right now.
Bitches.
and what it's doing is fishing in so much
Okay.
as they can anyway. They're
It's my
Interesting.
fish, motherfuckers.
they're basically on a pit stop where some of them are fishing, some of them are doing maintenance shit. It's kind of what's going on.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
Where is Parrot and what is he doing?
Parrot is on Tosser Island,
Okay.
and
Because he's a
currently,
tosser.
currently, he's in a conversation.
Okay. And here's the most important one to me. Where is the fuck brigade and what are they doing right now?
The Fuck
Kicking each other in the
Brigade,
dick.
they're still on Skippin' Isle, um, and about half of them half of them are in jail at the moment for public disturbances. The other half are scattered across the island, um, passed out in weird fucking places.
Naturally. Okay, good. They're in their element. Um,
I love
yeah,
that.
I guess maybe we get all of these updates because Greasy still is a bit weird. You know, he's got a bit of the
Right,
Maelstrom stuff, and that's kind of how he
right.
can know what's going on. Um, Greasy's mumbling to himself as he's kind of asleep. Now, is he in a room? Where
So,
exactly?
Greasy, you and Gloomy and Hot Pot are in a
Hmm.
room. You're in a room that's like got um basically it looks like it's some kind of lobby or something. There's like some chairs, some, couches, none of which are particularly comfortable. Um,
Hmm.
you know, there is what looks to be what's left of very old reading material. There's like a desk in what once was probably where a computer sat at some point. Um, and, some basically a bit of like that, if there's a door behind the desk that leads back to some other room. There are stairs leading up, and there are hallways leading in three different directions. The one side of the room you're in is covered up with debris and what looks like some sort of um, makeshift attempt to like hold all of the debris in one place, essentially.
Okay. Greasy's gonna kind of mumble this information, right? Of like, Tosser Island, there's Parrot out there, and yeah. Oh shit! Where are we? Hey, Hot Pot, Gloomy, where are we?
I think Hot Pot's probably like, we don't know where we're at. There was a storm, and the ship sank, and then we woke up here. Uh, Starlight Starlight and Todd took off, wandering around exploring. I don't know where they're at right now. There are a few candles around here and there, but not a lot of them, just a few, and you're not entirely certain who lit them or whatever, but they're there.
Yeah, Greasy is going to, like a heat-seeking missile, go and grab and hold Gloomy as tight as he can and be like, "My sweet baby, beautiful boy, are you hurt? Did they hurt you?"
He's like, I seem to be not dead or drowned. Still wet though.
Oh, thank God. Okay, second most important thing, radio equipment. Like, obviously leaving Hot Pot out.
Yeah, he's just like, uh, yeah, probably. We have no idea. We don't know we don't know where much of anything is. We woke up here. Uh, Last we knew, the ship went down. Like it peeled over sideways. Castiel fought the storm as long as he could, but then it tipped over on its side, and I don't know what happened to everybody after that.
Yeah,
Todd
and
Starlighter here and us, but Lemmy Pop and Castiel and Eot, and the kid, I don't know.
Wait, how many days has it been since my stabbing?
Don't know.
Do you think
How
it's
many
been
days
2?
have we been there?
Don't know.
Greasy's going to like reach for his hip flask and then think better of it because you know what? Greasy at least needs to know if it's been 2 days or not. He goes
Right.
to his coat pocket or his suit jacket pocket, his blazer pocket, pulls out some cigarettes that are obviously waterlogged, somehow finds a way to light one at the end of his gas mask, and just is like, okay, all right, gang, let's group up and look for clues.
I'm sorry, what?
Said, all right,
Look for
gang,
clues.
let's group up and look for clues.
Alrighty. Alright. And while you guys are kind of doing that, I want to touch over to Starlight and slash Castiel because you guys are on the Todd, and because Starlight and Todd, Castiel appears to be on the other side of this door. I'm gonna say you I'm gonna say I'm gonna spend your hold because as the GM I can do
Okay.
that and
Okay.
say that you find like a thin piece of metal. It looks like a broken off piece of a fork that's just like kind of like half buried in the rubble next half buried in like under like some detritus, some kind of garbage or whatever.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna try and jimmy the door open, I guess, with this piece.
Alrighty. I think give me a yeah. I don't know. This sounds like maybe this sounds like maybe a sharp roll.
Ooh, neat. Okay. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you're able to get the door open. It you have to work at it a bit, but you manage to like you manage to get like the figure out which end is a little bit thinner and manage to like wedge it in there just enough to like kind of like wiggle the wiggle and leverage the locking mechanism and finally get it to pop.
Mhm.
The door opens and Castiel is standing on the other side.
I look
Castiel,
her
you
and make
see.
sure she's injured.
Make sure I what?
Make sure Starlight's not injured at all and doesn't need like
Oh,
healing or whatever. Well, we
no,
fell in
no,
a
I'm
boat.
good.
And I want to make sure everybody's doing better. Have you seen anybody else?
Well, I got Todd. Greasy was asleep back where I left him, and so was Hot Pot and what's the other guy's name?
Gloomy.
Gloomy. I always forget about Gloomy. Well, his buds are back there too. I can't find the kid. I can't find Lemmy. And also, what happened to that super pretty lady that was with us for a minute? The one that Eot was going to eat her armor. Like, we got to find her too. Who are we missing?
Well, you
Oh,
have
and
a
I
whole
found Todd.
gang. You have a whole gang, but they were probably on a different ship because they wouldn't have. I don't
We'll
think that
say they were.
because
Yeah, that's a lot of people to come to like take care of at one time. So it's okay if they're not here right now.
yeah. Did you send them back to your rig, or did you leave them on Skipping Island, or were they following
I
you guys?
I think oh man, I can't remember. So let's just say retroactively I sent them back to my rig cuz
Okay,
that's just a safe place to keep everybody.
that's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Okay.
kind of yeah.
So, where did you come from? What area have you covered, and what have we not covered? So we can find the other three, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, so check it. I was down this hall. I was also up these stairs. I went all around this hall up here, and I was all back down this direction over here. But these doors are different. These doors are different than the other doors. And you were behind. Was he behind one of the weird-looking doors that wasn't the
Yeah.
same?
Yeah, you
Okay.
the ones that are spaced a lot farther apart. But yeah.
Okay. So I feel like with how much work I put in to trying to find these people, they're maybe behind these other doors over here. So we should probably start here.
All right.
Well, you seem to be good at getting the doors open, but I'll be there for support.
Thank you. Maybe if someone's hurt, you can help them out. And also, can you just like throw some encouragement my way? Because this is scary. And I just want to be on my rig. And I don't like any of this. It smells like seaweed and it's gross. And I'm just.
It's
Yeah.
dark.
I
It's
tried to
dark.
fight through the water, but didn't do so well. And well,
Okay. You
Or-
did your best.
we're alive at least, so that's good.
It's okay. No one is faulting you for any of this. You absolutely did
aren't.
your best. This shit was crazy.
I am, but you may not be.
Well, stop that or I'll fucking gripe at you about it the whole way we're looking for these people. So, stop it.
Fun fact, Greasy's good at encouraging people.
Is he? We should go back for Greasy. We should go back for Greasy.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, let's go back for Greasy. He's probably awake, and if not, you can either like heal him or I could slap him a little bit. We'll figure it out. Let's go get Greasy.
Probably be best to have everybody together while we're trying to look for the other three. So yeah.
Okay.
Alright. You do see a couple and maybe Castiel, as like you guys are discussing this, something moves in the background of the room that you were just in. It's just like you hear movement back there.
Oh
What it
my
is,
fucking
you can't
god.
you can't see what it is.
Before we leave, let's figure out what that is. Maybe that's somebody.
I mean,
Hello?
do we have to? Can we just not? This
Could
is
be.
Amy talking now. Can we just not? Oh, I'm gonna sleep with the lights on.
Well, we'll bring Greasy back here, and he'll probably have fun with it.
Greasy does
Okay.
know Kung Fu.
Oh fuck, we
It's
need
not
Greasy.
We need Greasy and all his funness.
Oh man, I don't want to split up. I just found you, so let's go back for Greasy, or if you want to look in this room, I mean, you can.
Rather all stick together, and I think Greasy really needs a drink because he's got about, if I can remember right, I don't know how long I was unconscious, but he's probably got about 10 more minutes on his promise.
We'll get him a drink for sure.
Something moves in the corner of the room again.
Walk faster.
Like it.
Walk
We're
faster.
walking.
You gonna take off? Alright. Alright. Yeah. As you kind of go down the hall, maybe you hear you hear the occasional movement off somewhere where you cannot, where off in the shadows of the darkness, here and there.
I will hold Castiel's hand. I don't give a shit.
Greasy, you're basically have managed to make it to where the intersection of the stairs and the different hallways by the time, and you hear somebody, you see a light coming down the hallway and you hear voices, and Starlight and Castiel, you probably hear voices from down the hall as well.
Are they
Greasy.
recognizable, please?
I don't know, how close are you gonna get before you how close are you gonna get to find out?
If it is Greasy's voice, he's talking very loud
Okay.
because he's Greasy. He's got a set of pipes. Now, whether they're rusted or not, that's a different question.
Well, Yeah, we
Greasy
get
bring a
closer.
light source or not? Did he grab a Did Greasy grab a candle, or is she walking in the dark?
Gloomy seems like the prescient kind of person to do that, seeing how Gloomy is the guy that makes sure Greasy doesn't like die on the domestic sense. So
Right.
yeah, Gloomy probably has one.
Okay, so in Castiel's mind, if it's a monster or something, it's not going to carry around a light source. That's why she's carrying one. So I'm not going to be as hesitant to walk towards the light. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not dying. But
Yet.
Okay. Whatever you want to do. And she's gonna grip your hand. Cause this is but she's gonna wait, are you right handed or left handed?
right-handed.
Okay, well, sorry about your right hand. I'm taking it. Because I am also right handed. So I'll let go if I have to, but I don't want to.
Meanwhile, Greasy's just like, yeah, and that's the way that I fought off 15 men and a couple ninjas down the hallway.
With Kung Fu.
And I
With
think,
Kung
and,
Fu!
and I think Hot Pot just shakes his head, and he's like, "You did not do that."
He's like, well, okay, maybe not 15, maybe it was closer to 13, but you get the picture.
He just shakes his head. He's like maybe face palms, like, like he's like, and he probably is like, shh. He's like, somebody's coming.
Yeah, Greasy pulls out his stun gun.
Yeah, he's like, um, but yeah, you guys probably hear like like coming the other way. Probably see like there's obviously a change in activity because one, the voices drop out, and for two, there seems to be movement among the light itself moves, and there seems to be movement somewhere. Forms moving
Okay.
in the light as well.
Okay, so Starlight's gonna go,
Still hard to
Crazy,
tell who they are.
Crazy, Crazy, is that you? Just like really quiet. Crazy.
Greasy, give me
Sharp?
a sharp, yeah, give me a sharp roll here.
Well, I
You
still
totally
level
do
up.
not hear that.
Yeah,
You hear
Greasy's like,
whispering sounds. You hear whispering sounds.
hold on. I'm gonna give them the signal. If they're friendly, they'll know what it means.
It's just like I think this time it's gloomy the face palms. Like, fucking it's like
Castiel would be like, what the fuck was that?
you guys hear that caca.
Surely,
Well,
surely
I
that's
know
our
there's
drunk friend.
birds down here, or human-voiced birds.
That was not a bird.
Well,
That was a drunkard that we need to go and get.
It's like right on. So you guys gonna approach down the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Hmm. Yeah,
Gloomy's pointing his ragtag AK down the hallway.
he's just like, yeah, they're um you guys kind of meet up. And I want to cut over to Lemmy Pop Stardust because you were talking to Harpoon Jack and some of his crew, and because they just opened the door and they're like, and you were there. They're like, oh, he says, so welcome to the halls of the olden days. He's like, it's a place where the Kraken deems to take those that it don't kill. You are muted, by the way.
What a pity.
I pity the fool.
Because I'll eat the Kraken.
I said the Kraken, eh?
He's
Do I
like,
know what they're talking about?
the giant mutant squid. I mean, about the only thing you could think of that it would be.
That's why I was confused that suddenly it was a Kraken.
Yeah,
It's definitely a squid, that's all.
yeah, it's
A
definitely
kraken is a
So
squid.
it brought us here? Shh.
yeah. He's like,
Not anymore. Now it's an
well,
octopi.
as far as he says, yeah, that's probably what happened. We're pretty sure of it. He said, we're pretty sure that's how we got here too. Ain't nothing else move under the waves. Got enough moving ability to grab this many people and bring them here. Hell, I don't know any other fish that got anything to grab with.
Hmm. Has anyone made it topside yet?
Topside,
Yeah.
he goes, he goes, I don't know if there's a way to get there. At least no, he's not without the Kraken.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look around for my friends and see if I can find air.
He's like, he's like, well, he's like, you're not gonna. He says, we were getting ready to sit down and eat.
Where did you find food?
He says, yeah, well, you know. He says, just
Bro.
was. He says it was just. Well, we found it in one of the halls. Is not the hall, but one of these big rooms like this. It was just kind of there. Like we woke up one day, and looked around the place, figured out what was going on. The next day, we woke up and there was food there. There's been food there in this one spot every day. Fresh. Don't know where it comes from.
Is it
We're
fish?
assuming. He says, yeah, it is. It's like there's fish. We think it's the Kraken. Not sure why it's keeping us here, what have you, but it's keeping us here and keeping us alive.
Hmm. Okay. Well, like I said, I would like to see the sun.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna look around. Goodbye. Thump, thump, thump.
He's like, suit yourself. We're gonna have a feast.
What is it? Cheeseburgers? Where did I find cow?
It's not cheeseburgers, it's fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fish
I look
burger.
around, and
Fish
then at that
burgers.
exact moment, Jay Z opens the door
Yep.
to an angry
Castiel,
Eeyot.
or Yacht. Sorry. Yeah. Yacht. Somebody opens the door.
Okay. Two questions. There's
Yes.
light. Three questions, so there's light. No, two. First
Well, they have a
question,
candle.
right? Uh, are they stepping into the room?
No, she's not stupid. She looks before she enters the room. She
Is
looks for the
she
monster and then examines the room.
is she clothed like normally, or is she wearing her armor still, the metal?
I'm still shiny.
So she'd be wearing whatever she was wearing
Okay.
when the ship went under.
Then right now, all you see is just a pile of shit in the corner of a room.
Okay, I was gonna say, uh, guess.
Nothing suspicious about that.
Oh well, let me switch back to that. That's fucking.
Like, all right, well, somebody, somebody's obviously been here and thrown stuff. You did hear a noise from in here, which is why you went to inspect this door. But it could be anything.
Mm.
Maybe they're burying themselves under there to hide because they're scared.
I shut the door and walk away.
Right?
That's fair. That's fair.
Yep. What are you gonna do?
He is going to wait, and then as he sees the light recede, he's gonna give it like 30 seconds to a minute, and then try to open the door. Now that it's been hopefully unlocked.
You hear something moving around outside the door.
Oh, back to the corner.
Oh.
You notice as you move back to the corner, there's just a tiny dripping of water. Like you didn't notice it before because you weren't directly under it, and maybe the floor still has some kind of, soft cloth material over the top of it, so you didn't hear it either. But like as you're moving back to the corner, you just feel this, just dripping of water.
Oh yeah. He's intently watching the door, and then at each interval of a drip, his head just like shoots up and he catches it in his mouth and looks back. And he's just
Tastes salty.
perfectly fine to him. And he will give it another minute or so and check the door again. See if you hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
Okay,
Uh,
now he opens it slowly.
All right.
Standing before you is Garthwack.
Who?
Carflack.
Oh, no, it's
No.
Pity.
Narful the Garthok.
Where did Jesus go off to? Just going down the hallway still? Some.
Yeah, she's still searching as well.
Okay.
I mean, that's what she was doing. She hasn't found anybody yet, so she keeps going.
All right. Um. Yeah. Yeah. You see the light, moving around down the hallway some.
Oh yeah, he's
Uh,
stalking that light. He probably has
I,
good, decent vision in the dark, but when pitch black, no one can see in the pitch black. So he's gonna follow the light from afar.
you see a soft glow coming from around the corner. Uh, Jesus.
Hmm. I listen.
You hear voices.
Okay. Hmm. Do I recognize the voices?
You do not.
In that case,
Do they sound like a vampire? Sorry.
click,
It
click,
sounds like a vampire.
boom.
You'll get the reference eventually.
And yeah, you're a bit since you're farther behind, but keep it trying to follow. You'll also see this this glow coming from around the corner.
Oh yeah. He's keeping
Soft
his.
glow,
You can't make out who's holding the candle, obviously. It's far enough
right?
away. So he's keeping his distance, but as the only source of light, he's got to stick somewhere near it and track it until he can find a way out. So he's hoping this light
Actually,
will lead it to the way out.
actually, Jesus, unless you've got a cloak of some sort, the light reflects off of your shiny ass armor pretty hardcore.
I
Oh
know.
yeah.
Well, not hardcore, but it shines off of it. It
Did you
reflects.
see what I did, sir? I'm
Okay.
going to walk into it dangerous and sexy, and I rolled a 7. So hold one. Spend your hold 1 for 1 to make eye contact with an NPC who is present. So whoever I turn to or get to first, that happened.
Mm, Well, you see a group of guys. You don't necessarily recognize them individually. There's one with like a, you know, there's one with like kind of scraggly beard.
Those
But
poor guys.
there's a guy with like really sparse like stringy hair. Um, and then Um,
While I was listening,
and
and
then
as
there's a
I
guy with a bunch of tattoos.
oh well, then I definitely do it to the guy with a bunch of tattoos.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Where are my friends?
they're like the other two, however, do like pull up harpoon guns at you like the moment you walk over. Like the guy with the tattoos, just like the hell. The other two are like, "Oh, who are you?"
Uh,
And I'm getting ever so close. Because I saw shiny. That's all I needed.
right. And I'm like, Jesus, bitch. Who the fuck are you?
We're the ones asking the questions. What do you? Who's like, what are you
Oh
doing here?
man, I can't roll above a 7 tonight. That's still partial.
What are you trying to do?
Gain control of the situation.
Is there a special ability here?
That
I'm
would be
looking.
going aggro.
Yeah, you would need a hard.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say you're rolling.
I'm gonna try and be hard. See, look at that shit.
You can get a little
Aw.
bit. Don't worry, I'm right there.
You
I'll be there in a moment.
could.
Let me
Don't tell me who's in control. What the fuck is this place?
see. Hold on. Damn moves, cause
Take your time, sir. I'm
it's
sorry.
it's
Sometimes
not
you just
trying
gotta
to
throw weight
roll.
around.
I'm sorry, Cat, but I gotta move my arm so I can click things. I love you.
Hmm.
Oh no, don't leave.
Oh.
Oh,
I need to do what I need to do what I did
set up a cheat sheet.
in the other game and set up a cheat things in the deal so I can just quick reference.
Yeah, I'm on the PDF. I'm trying to
Let's
find it, but
see. On 7 and 9, they can choose one of the above or one of the following. We'll do the roll. They have on a 10 plus. They have to choose on a 7 and 9. They can choose one of the above or one of the following. Hmm. Yeah, they're gonna force your hand.
Okay.
so follow-up
So
question to that.
they're so what they're basically that means they're preparing for whatever consequences come from defying you. They're like, no, we have the harpoon guns trained on you. We do get to tell you who's in charge.
Now, can
Uh,
I make my aggro roll as I stand behind her, bearing sharp teeth, shadows flickering across my scary little child face, as I'm just like,
oh,
Okay,
please come up in Rottweiler for me.
because
you have to
I
roll
am,
hard.
Roll your
I
hard,
am,
buddy. Roll a
hold on,
10.
I am ferocious, snarling, shrieking, and quite possibly rabid. They're
I
going
love it.
to,
Hell yeah.
if they do,
No.
they
Nice.
force my hand. Now they have this little creepy child thing. And yeah,
Yep,
you probably hear a
they're
little snarling behind you.
yep,
Right,
they're
well, I'm
going to
gonna roll my cool so I don't freak out too.
Oh. It's
do
probably a
it.
smart
And of
idea,
course, I
dark
roll
corridors.
something above or a 7.
That would be scary to hear in a
So
dark corridor.
yeah, they're like state your business or we'll put or we'll he says state your business or we'll put a harpoon in both of you.
Oh,
Oh, well.
these poor, poor people.
Ah, I miss. My shot goes wide and apparently hits the corner of the hallway.
I charge.
So you
Jesus.
Yeah,
see
I
you by
attempted to
force.
blow them wide with my big ass shotgun and failed.
The big shiny is shooting at these people who are being mean.
On a
The big
million.
shiny. I like that.
Oh yeah, so she is wearing, because I guess you weren't here when we met her. She is
It's a
wearing like
hard miss.
shiny metal armor. Like she is a EOT, like she is a snack to EOT, and not because it's a person, but because she is wearing just full like bouquet, like what banquet of armor for him.
Yeah.
He's just like anything this
All
armor
right.
says.
What
Mm-hmm.
happened? Did it
So
backfire?
Oh, he probably
on a
backfired.
on a 5, this is a seize by force. Then you're going to exchange harm. So they're shooting you at the same time. It's not like you get a surprise attack unanswered.
well,
Um,
no. I
but
definitely expected to get shot at, but I do have a lot of armor.
you choose one from the list. Inflict terrible harm, +1 harm. Suffer little harm, -1 harm. Take definite and undeniable control of it. You impress, frighten, or dismay your enemy.
I'm gonna take control.
Okay.
If I have the option, even on that shitty 5, to try and take control with this, I definitely am, because I'm gonna absorb some of whatever they hit me with.
Oh,
Okay. So I need to
Roll
look really
damage.
quickly.
Take your time.
well, I think you would roll harm based on
Well,
their harm.
no, it's based on what your weapon's
Yeah,
damage is.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
you don't roll
And
damage. It's not a random
That's what I meant.
element.
He would
It's what
he would roll harm
your
against their damage.
Yeah, as in
yeah, that's
like
fine.
he would take damage from them by rolling the
right.
harm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the harm roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I just need to look at something here real quick. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Say
I can't
I'm gonna
believe I
say
rolled that bad.
it's gonna be 3 harm.
So how much of that harm does your armor absorb too?
You're gonna take 3 harm as one
No,
of them shoots
hang
you,
on. I gotta get
and
back to battle, babe.
you also
Do I roll?
yeah you also take harm as 3 harm as well because
Wait,
they shot both of you.
right. So I go after them then?
Well,
Yeah, because he lunged.
whatever your weapon does whatever damage. There's no. I
Hold on.
do need a seize by force roll from you to see how that goes down for you, but
Okay.
the damage is just gonna be.
Yeah, I am a small gang.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
How does this work? I'm 3 harm, gang,
It
small.
means essentially what it basically means is that if there was a gang, you could fight a gang by yourself. It doesn't really give you any benefit when you're trying to attack individual people.
Oh, these. Oh, I thought. Oh. Okay. Well.
There's not enough of them to be a gang at this point. And since you've obviously taken your eye off of the guy with the tattoos, he can act as well.
Um.
Um,
Yeah, I've probably got my cutting edge and cudgel. Probably my cutting edge. I don't know about my cudgel.
so give me your seize by force roll.
Yes, I've got to figure out what my cutting edge is. Crap. Oh wait, no, I have that
The
PDF
guy,
pulled up. Yes, this is why you have things pulled up, people. Wait, what? Oh, mother effer. Okay, I am a child thing, and my weapon is. And then I also have armor. That's why I'm trying to figure out what my stuff is here.
I absorbed
right?
3.
Okay, cutting edge
All
is
right.
2 harm, and my armor is 1 armor. Okay.
Okay. Um,
So suffer harm, and so I only suffer with a 2 instead of 3.
and I need to, and then I need you to make the.
Yes, my attack.
Let's see. On a 7 and 9, I can choose you lose your footing, lose track of someone or something you're attending to, miss noticing something important.
Oh man.
Okay.
I wish I could roll. I don't like that ferocious snarling shrieking isn't for attacking. It's kind of dumb, but I hate it.
Well,
Uh,
it's still if you're a 3 harm gang, it still counts as 3 harm though.
That's what I was wondering. I thought it meant like
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
No,
still
you
doing 3
still do
harm.
3 harm. You
Okay.
just would do 3
Right.
harm to one person.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I'm
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
just I'm diving on one of the two guys' faces, and they're just gonna get wailed
Um,
and chewed and slashed and beat.
I'm gonna say you lose your footing, and you fall prone. Like
I'm gnawing an
you go,
ankle.
yeah, you you come up a bit short, and while you manage to still like uh, attack them, it's not what you were trying to do. You're attacking them from the ground at this point.
That's okay for
So
Eot.
they have they have an advantage here. So
Oh,
all
mother
right,
effer.
um, and I think
God, this
the
rulebook is the
guy
worst.
with I think the guy with the tattoos, he'll probably act on this next round. So,
By the way, you
um,
guys might hear some like
you guys
battle going on now.
Maybe.
maybe,
Ooh.
All right, yeah,
um,
yeah, you did bad too.
so, um, let's, are you guys going to try to continue to press the attack?
What do you think, Yacht?
What do you think a wild child who his shiny just got shot at and is shooting at these people and is trying to gnaw
Okay,
off one
so
of their
you're gonna
ankles?
mad dog it?
Yeah, he's gonna keep going. These people just now
Okay.
shot him as well, so he's just gonna probably rip through someone's ankle if he can. I will eat their ankle. It'll be
Boom,
gone.
boom.
But as we've all seen, EOT is really bad at actually doing damage, and it sucks. So let's hope
I did better that time.
that's not too bad. I'm
Okay.
just, I've screw getting up. I've clung onto this guy's ankle, and I'm biting down into it savagely and eating some of it.
So, so, um, Eot. Let's see, what is it?
And I will
First
inflict
of all,
terrible harm.
okay, because two of them, well, because the one you're biting on is attempting to club you over the head. He clubs you over the head. That's gonna be do. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a
Also,
two harm.
I hate this PDF because I still haven't fucking found the harm rules, and it said it was on page 166, and it's not on page 166. It is a lying mother effer. So I don't know how much harm I actually took.
So it's three or two harm from the guy you're trying to bite on. He stabs you with a knife. Or
Right.
no, he clubs you with the bat with a harpoon gun because it doesn't have a harpoon in it anymore.
I fucking hate
Um,
this thing.
let's see. No, I think he actually uses his knife. That's probably the better idea. He drops the harpoon gun and stabs at you.
It's too warm.
Um, and let's see. Let's go back to. As for you, Lemmy Pop,
Oh,
um,
Jesus, but yeah.
three or sorry, Jesus, 3 and 2, because the guy with the tattoos uses it, pulls his machete out and swings at you.
Does that mean I go up to 6 or do I stay at 3
So, hold on a
for
second
harm?
here. Degrees of harm are changing.
I'm literally raging right now because
So
I'm
for
I'm
harm,
pissed at this PDF.
your armor rating. I think. Where are you at right?
I'm at 0.
Okay. And your armor absorbs how much?
Oh, my armor absorbs 3. That's true.
Okay. So, uh, neither
So,
one of them has managed to do anything to you yet.
right. All right, and
Uh,
then go ahead.
Eot, I do need you to make a harm roll for the getting stabbed with the knife.
Okay.
So it's
The
it'll
knife is
be
the knife 2 harm?
it was a 2 harm,
Okay, so 1 harm. That's fine.
so that's
Yes.
2d6 plus 1. So
I know blowing roll
Nice.
on it on harm is good.
Yes, rolling low on harm is good. And I'm
huh?
about
So
to fucking blow a giant
you
hole
just
into
take
one of them.
so you take you take the damage, but nothing else happens.
Okay.
All right. You're probably well because one of them is in melee range. You're probably too close to use a shotgun at this point
My
because they're both
shotgun
they're
does.
because it's
Uh,
close.
Shotgun is close. Yeah.
yeah, shotguns are close.
Okay.
That's actually in the
Okay.
example for
All right.
seizing by force or exchanging
Um.
harm.
Yes.
They're
Oh, okay.
messy too.
All right. So, yeah, I when I misfired the first time and missed, I slam it up against the wall and fucking then fire it again. And when it does, I blow a big ass hole in this guy because it's a
So
custom. I'm a battle babe, so my shotgun does 3 harm. Plus, it has 3 round bursts, which does +1 harm, and then
God.
it's big, so it does +1 harm. So that's a total of 5. And since I rolled a
okay, you
12,
blow a hole in him.
I was gonna say, and
You
because
blow
I
a hole
rolled
in
a
him and you kill him.
12, I take additional harm and seize control by force. I said we are in control.
And I will say, because I was
Yeah,
looking at the rule,
they're still not intimidated.
They don't have to be intimidated. He's got
Yeah,
a 6 fucking harm hole in his fucking chest.
if
no, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I don't know if he's got armor to
You're
absorb any of
going to
that, but
slaughter
still.
them, obviously, so
Well, I
that's not
didn't
a big
want to
deal.
slaughter them.
No, no.
this guy just
Um,
stabbed me, it's
Now
like
you're making
missing
me
a
they're
chunk
pressing
of
the
thing.
attack.
Oh, okay. I was like, I will.
I yell at Eot, you can have all their metal killed.
Yeah, go ahead. So
I don't
give
do
me
good.
your
Eot, Eot.
I
give
don't
me
do
your seize
good.
by force rolls for the round.
Man, I wish someone would
I
have given
will.
me hard for this if I would have known I was gonna go.
Right, I didn't expect to have a fucking big ass fucking fight either.
Just shoot through him
Uh,
for another 4 harm. I'll inflict terrible. His
alright.
ankle, I think, at this point is just useless. He's probably gonna collapse. He's
So,
gotta.
However, because both of you are only partial successes,
yeah,
Or on a 7 and 9.
I'm gonna choose additional harm to
yeah,
do
Well,
another 6.
seized by force. I do have the option to take definite and undeniable control, right?
right.
I
I
have
tried that
two.
a couple times.
I have
All right.
two. I will take instead of doing the terrible harm, so I'll just do 3. I want to do take definite and undeniable control and impress, dismay, or frighten my enemy because I am a feral, shrieking,
Okay.
snarling. At this point,
He dies a
oh,
screaming death,
he dies.
terrified as you
Okay.
rip him apart.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
just
You
gonna say
do.
like him like screaming as he falls to the ground, missing most of his ankle, like trying to push me off, like, something like that. But okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You,
I
you hit a jugular, he bled out.
I've got like a knife sticking in
However,
my shoulder, and I've climbed up him and brought him down.
however you do
Yeah.
take the damage from him stabbing
Yep.
you.
That's what I mean. There's a knife in my shoulder or something. I'll roll harm for that.
Yeah. So roll your harm.
Roll low, roll low. Oh, is that enough to
So
put you down?
No.
Okay.
let's see. 110 plus 7 and 9.
Well, from her point of view, you're still a little kid. She just knows you're a badass.
Uh, okay. I know what happened there. All right.
What happened? Tell me.
The guy, well, he misses something important. That's what happens.
Oh,
Oh
that sucks.
no.
Go ahead and let's see. Uh, Jesus 3, which your armor absorbs.
Yes, just barely.
Give me your roll hard. Your and you got that's a partial for you. You
Right.
kill him,
I was gonna
but
say I kill him a lot.
you kill him a lot, but you lose your grip on your shotgun.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
like on all fours on this corpse now, staring at the last guy, just snarling, and hopefully that's enough. Like what I'm trying to say is out of
Actually,
character. I'm okay if it ends.
actually, you know what? Instead of losing your grip on your shotgun, you also misnoticed something important.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm okay
And
if
that
it ends.
something important, and the something important is um,
The 6 other
something
guys.
rather large that was moving, something rather large that maybe we get like the shot of you guys like impressed with your handiwork, and then we see
Not
like
handy.
just
Ooh.
this giant shadowy figure that takes up the like a large portion of the hallway, just standing behind you. And both of you give me, I'm gonna say, you both take 6 points as something bites down on both of you. Um,
So
Man, that
6
means it
harm,
did like 9 points.
so,
or is it just a flat 6
yep.
damage?
It's 6 for both of you.
6 harm.
Um,
Okay.
yep.
I can't. Oh wait, no, my armor negates 1. Was it? So I can actually roll harm 5. There's literally like you can only go up to harm 5. That's why I was like, wait, how is that gonna work? But since I have
And
armor,
I also need a hard roll from both of you because whatever bit on you is not just biting on you, it's trying to chew you up. You're in its mouth. Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
I rolled the highest possible roll, almost.
good job, Eot.
No, that's bad. That's very bad.
Oh, that was for harm. I thought that was for something else.
Oh no no no.
And,
Yikes!
I, and I'm rolling
Harm
hard. I'm rolling hard
uh,
or harm.
Harm.
for
Mm.
roll your harm first, and then I'll need a hard move. Eot, you lose consciousness.
Ah! Stop making me lose conscious. I can. I hate this. I have a counter to this stuff, but that's one you always pick.
Oh, thank goodness. Now
The
hard.
partial. Yep. This time you lose your grip on your shotgun as it skitters by.
I want my new
As
character
it's
back. I want my new character
in
already. This one sucks.
you um you are able to like you're able to like pry the thing's jaws open enough that you can see outside into the hallway and where your shotgun is
Mm-hmm.
down the way, but you can't make any more progress on it than this. And Eot appears to be out cold neck, and you don't see Eot at all, actually. Um, and I'm going to cut back over
I want to
to
use my ability.
I'm going to cut back over to Castiel and Starlight and Greasy. So you guys have met up with each other. There's been none of you have seen Eot, none of you have seen Lemmy, none of you have seen that Jesus either.
Everybody's dead. Let's go. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What's up, Greasy? How you feeling?
Greasy's like, Castiel, Daddy Cass, how goes it? Hey, you wouldn't happen to know what time it is, would you?
Oh shit! Starlight's
I-
gonna hand you a flask.
I have no idea how long we've been down here, so I'm gonna forego the contract, and you're free.
Greasy grabs the flask that Starlight has and his flask, pops both of the lids open, and just like pours them in tandem into his gas mask, and then reseals them. Looks at both of them,
Yes.
tries to figure out which one is Starlight's for a second, hands you the correct one after nodding, and then looks at Gloomy and goes, "Oh shit, Gloomy, did you want some of Starlight's booze?"
Gloomy just looks at. I think Gloomy looks at you. It's like, I'm not sure this is the right time for that.
It's never the wrong time though.
And Hot Pot is just basically on point at this point. He's just kind of looking around.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys didn't hear all of that shit.
That
My
might be
shotgun
happening in
is
a second.
loud.
Yeah.
Nope.
We need to go find everybody else. We came
Okay.
Greasy so that maybe I'm not combat oriented. I make people pain not so bad. So
Well, there's gonna
Don't
be
worry,
somebody that.
I got it. Hot Pot and I. Hot Pot's getting trained by me. He knows his way around the gun.
he just kind of looks at you blank faced, Castiel, like you know that's not true, and I'm pretty sure that you know it. He's just kind of like that. I'm not even gonna fucking respond this time.
Yeah, and Greasy pulls out his stun gun and like clacks it in the air, and he goes, "I once took a women's self-defense class. I will fuck them up."
It's just like like yeah. So where are you guys heading? Like you do hear something. You don't hear like a you just hear like a muffled bang from somewhere off in the distance. Not even like it's hard to make out what it is, especially among the fact that you occasionally hear the sounds of things moving in the shadows you can't see.
May I make
so
a
it's just like it sounds like when the pot falls in the kitchen off the counter to the ground type thing. At the opposite end of the house is what I'm guessing the sound like.
It's kind of hard to tell.
May
It
I
seems to be coming from up.
read this sitch?
I don't know that you're close enough to be able to read the sitch.
Well, I just mean the sitch in general. Greasy's woken up in this
In this-
area, and he's
okay,
getting
like
he's
here?
getting his sniffer up. Yeah, because he just took a drink, so he's like, "Okay, I'm feeling not as headachy. Let's like figure out what's going on."
Right, so let me see. Let's find read a stitch.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Oh no.
Man,
Everything's fine.
we're just rolling pretty poorly today.
I like it. It's beautiful.
Read a
Yeah,
stitch.
yeah.
On a 7 or 9. On a miss, ask one anyway, but be prepared for the worst.
Oh.
Okay, so what are the questions I can ask again?
What's my best escape route? Way in, way past. Which enemy is the most vulnerable to me? Which enemy is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's my enemy's true position? And who's in control here?
What should I be on the lookout for?
Everything.
I was
This
gonna
place
say
is
that.
This place is super fucking scary. There's shit scattering around in shadows you can't see. You occasionally see occasionally see like some kind of movement just in the corner of your vision. You're not sure where you're at. It smells musty as fuck. Like there's no natural light coming in from anywhere. This is a completely enclosed space, as near as you can tell. There's somebody had to have locked the doors that had to have locked the doors that that Castiel was behind. So it's clear that there is something or someone with intelligence around here. There's a lot to be worried about here, and
Sure.
there is the thing that there is the thing that being that you're not entirely certain where you're at, you don't know much about the structural integrity of the place either, considering most of this place seems pretty run down.
Greasy is going to go, "Everybody, stop for just a moment. This place has asbestos, and probably a lot of carbon monoxide. Now you're not wearing gas masks like me. So we need to get you to a safer open air area. We gotta get on the move, people.
Yes, what we're doing.
So stairs up. So we got to find stairs when we're trying to find everybody else.
Carbon
But I've been up
monoxide
the
does
stairs.
float lower to the ground. Same with argon and xenon.
You are full of a lot of useful information, but I don't
You
know
have
how
no
much
idea how much argon, xenon, and carbon monoxide piles of garbage give off.
The
Damn. Okay.
There's a
You're so gross.
I mean, that's where he lived for his whole life.
I love it. You
We
can
got
come
it,
live on my
Oscar.
rig.
Lemmy, you have been wandering for a minute, and you occasionally, much like everybody else, you occasionally see movement in the background, like at the corner of your eye, or hear movement coming from shadows. And the worst part about this is you're bereft of your guitar. You don't have your rig. You don't even know where shit is. Last you knew, Starlight had it and was taking it apart. Um, on the deck of the ship, which went down
I,
and sank.
I did put it back together before we sank, though.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
Uh,
okay.
but you have no idea where it's at. There, you're kind of wandering around. You see, like, there's you see you see, like, maybe, you see like a light, a soft glow coming from around one of the corners.
I head towards it.
All right. Um, are you gonna look around the corner?
Yeah, I guess I should.
So around the corner, you see a um a softly glowing blue sphere, like down the hallway at the next intersection.
A blue sphere.
hmm Just, you know,
Mm.
sort of like you can't tell, like you. It looks like it could be a light, but it's you like from this distance you can't tell much more about it.
I open my brain to the weird.
All right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Um. So Lemmy, this is big no no bad bad. That thing down there, that glowing ball,
Mm-hmm.
that's a trap. As a matter of fact, you get like a psychic impression of a large, muscular um, creature that seems to be possibly that seems to be like vaguely fish-like, that has a like an antenna, and that soft glowing blue sphere is at the end of it. It's
Oh
as
my
big
god, I called this.
it's
That's fucking
it's
hilarious.
big as a horse with a very large mouth and sharp teeth. And you have a
I
feeling
was
it's not the only one.
It's
uh,
squishy.
when I mentioned the spiders earlier, that was what I was thinking about, was like spiderfish with the light on the front.
Mhm.
So that's funny that we were both in the same place. So I turn around and go back.
I can just
Alright.
see you like spinning on your heels and
No.
just like noping right out.
Yep.
Like, nope, that's a bad
Nah,
thing,
brother, there's nothing down there but bad shit. Let's go.
right?
That was so bad it brought out my Aussie. And it's bad Aussie.
That is, yeah, that's not good. Um, yeah, um, like you're like kind of wandering around, and you're now that you're aware that these things exist and are there, um, there's like
A
there's
lot of
still
them.
stuff. Yeah, there's a few. I mean, maybe not a lot, but there's a few of them around, and there's other stuff here that wasn't that. That is something else skittering around in the making noise in various places.
I
Um,
see.
yeah.
I keep looking for my friends.
All
In
right.
fact, let's do. Let's get everyone's attention.
Get everyone's attention.
Well, I don't need to have a guitar to sing. So then. Huh,
Hmm.
Open your world brain to the psychic maelstrom again. All right.
yes. But this time I do it to sing.
Alrighty. Let me
Let's
find
see.
the appropriate book. What do you do?
I'm going to make the noise that the alien brains made when they pushed the button that ended humanity. And I'd like to augury.
You don't exactly have an audience. At least not one that's intelligent enough for that.
So they're animals then.
At least whatever's around here.
I don't know.
You
That
know
would
there
be
are people.
fucking.
You know there are people here. But
Well, at
you
this
you
point, when
basically know
that
for a
echoes
guy.
out, everyone definitely knows that Lemmy is still alive. Because there'd be the rumble of thunder and the fucking waves outside would fucking start to fucking do their thing. And if it is the Kraken, that motherfucker's about to show up because it knows I'm here.
Well, there is a you're all aware that Lemmy Pop is somewhere in the bill is somewhere around.
You hear the tragic beats of him singing without his guitar.
He's alive. That's cool.
Say,
Let's
Michael,
go
I
if you
think I
said
hear a
something,
meal ticket, guys.
It's my
so
ride.
yeah, there we go.
What
And
ride?
so, ta-da!
So he's alive. Now let's find him.
Yeah. Totally. Let's go.
Yacht, you hear that if you were conscious.
Oh my
But
god, I
not
forgot
conscious.
Eot's
Ooh,
unconscious.
is that enough to wake Yacht up?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Nope. You guys are all quite a long ways away from each other.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, we could start in the direction of where we heard it. Like, wherever
Yeah.
the echo came from.
All right. Um. The other thing is you just alerted everything else that can hear to your.
That's fine.
Yep.
Oh
Uh,
no!
Not.
you actually start hearing a lot of like the different like things that were like seem to be like going on, like the random noises here and there of movement stop for a second and then all seem to start again and start becoming a little bit more concerted and all seem to be heading in your direction. And that blue glow has started to come from around, is starting to move in your direction. And uh, what's more, um, you can see blue glow coming from around like at least one other corner.
Mm.
So you've got
All right, now everyone, I'd like to mention that because I'm Lemmy and I'm singing, that I'm just rolling crits, and that's so beautiful. I make them panic this time.
Okay. The whatever was making the smaller sounds starts to skitter away, but the bigger noises are actually coming directly and much faster in your direction.
Is there a door?
Is there you are in the middle of, in fact, right now there's the hallway that like is behind you, um, which is where you like ran across the first glowing ball of blue, and then there's a hallway that's the hallway that stretches in front of you. Still still the same hallway, but the direction that's in front of you, where you can see another light coming from, and then there's a hallway to your left. But there was a lot of those smaller noises coming from that direction, although those are the ones that seem to be scattering off.
Hmm. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Well, I'm fucking Lemmy. Let's try this.
Mm, what are you doing here?
What's my best possible escape?
Are you reading
I'm
the
reading the
situation?
sitch. I'm sorry. I didn't say that
Okay.
out loud, sir. I'd like to attempt to read the sitch.
Okay. So, what's your best escape here?
Mm-hmm.
Your best escape is going to be go in the direction of the things that are scattering, but run very quickly.
Okay.
And no stop. Like this is your best escape is to book it the fuck out in the hallway that is not going, one way is that does not have like one of those big things coming from either direction.
Well, that's a partial success. You said to do it fast. That's under fire. It's a cool roll.
All right. All right. I think that perhaps that you're
That.
kind of like you're fast enough to get just past whatever things are scurrying around in the shadows, and then but it draws their attention and now they're chasing.
Mm, well then, I'm looking for a door.
Yeah, there's a lot of doors to the right and to the left, evenly spaced, more or less perpendicular parallel to each other.
Are any of them, as I'm coming up, open?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to risk it and check a door. Ah, fuck.
Oh.
They caught up.
Nope. Yep. And you as you look around, there is a number of what look like um, reptilian
Mutant.
creatures. They're
Mm,
about like they're about the size of they're about the size of cats, but there are a lot of them, and they are not cats. They're clearly lizard-like with large mouths and sharp teeth. Oof. Oh,
I'm not singing, so
all right. Well, uh,
I'm about to take some damage.
Hmm.
Good luck, Lemmy.
all right.
You can't come back if you get made into lizard poop.
You take three
Okay.
for the time being. Um, I will give you a chance to try to roll hard to see if you can't break free enough to try to run again. You still have a couple of them chewing on you, but you're able to move. Uh, Two harm, and you're able to either roll cool to try to book it the fuck out of here, or try to roll hard to get rid of them, the ones that are still on you. So,
I rolled cool. I got another partial success.
okay. they are nipping at your heels as you go. Like it's not very fast, and you can tell that all of this extra attention from these things has drawn the attention of the bigger things.
Yeah, but they're still behind me at the moment, so I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
So in that case, do you want me to roll another cool, or would you like me to roll another hard?
Let's let's cut over to Castiel and
Even better.
Starlight here and what have you, and Greasy. You now hear a lot of commotion coming from the opposite direction than where you found Castiel
I think that that's the
Starlight.
Xenon.
I think we should start running
It's,
towards it.
it sounds like
Yeah.
a lot of movement.
Yeah, if it sounds like somebody's in danger, Castiel's gonna like quicken pace and go towards whoever, whether it's a party person or some random person that is in harm's way. He's going to go help whoever it is.
Greasy is sprinting, potentially past Castiel, depending on how fast they are. I mean, Greasy's a heavy smoker, so give or take. He's also a lanky weirdo.
So he's got like a good 5 minutes of sprint before he has to slow down and die a little.
Yeah, exactly. But he's got his taser like in front of him, and he's like clicking it, making it spark the air as he sprints, just like, "Don't worry, I'm coming!"
Starlight's gonna pull out her Glock, and because she doesn't use it often, she knows better because she doesn't have a lot of bullets. But she's gonna pull out her Glock and she's gonna start sprinting right along with Greasy, and sort of like she's not letting go of Castiel's hand. So you might have quickened your pace, but now you're gonna have to go a little faster because I'm gonna drag you down this hallway.
I just want to.
keep it up with y'all then if you're gonna go that super fast.
I'd like to say that Hot Pot is for sure raising his AK above his head and doing a war cry as he runs in. And Gloomy is simply walking.
Yeah, Gloomy's like, fuck, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Todd is probably walking with Gloomy going, this is a terrible idea. We shouldn't be doing this.
Gloomy's just
No,
like,
I actually think Todd has found like something he thinks is an intimidating weapon, but clearly is not. That he's like holding.
like a piece of like broken off door jam or something.
not even anything that intimidating. Like maybe like the maybe part of the casing from a picture frame or something. Like he just
Yeah.
he just got this look on his face. Is like somewhere between scared and excited and confused. like, like
That's perfectly Todd.
I love the Flanderization of Todd, that like he started off as like an engineer in training who just like, or like a workman in training who just kind of sucked, to now he's just an idiot, and it's great.
But he's such a sweet idiot. Like I've really grown to love Todd.
Yeah, fucking Todd. Fucking Todd and
man.
seaweed. Yeah, no, Gloomy for sure. Probably has like just like a knife or something.
Thanks for bringing that up. I think Todd has wrapped like seaweed around the fucking picture frame like thing that he's got. Like,
Oh my god, Todd. I can't even. We'll talk about it later. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, Gloomy looks at it,
like he's not sure,
sighs.
like not sure what that's gonna do at all.
Yeah.
man,
Seaweed
really,
power!
I really hope your cult shit works out for you, Todd, because it's not working right now.
God.
Fucking Todd.
Pity, you have been wandering around these hallways for a while, and it's not it's just been kind of a weird experience. I mean, you ran across some guy called Harpoon Jack
Yeah.
and a bunch of goons with him, and they seemed like they were okay-ish for a bunch of like random weirdos that you've met in a strange place. They weren't mean. They did talk a lot about like the kraken of the maelstrom, the master of the storm seemed to have some sort of reverence for it, whatever it
Fanatics.
is. And you're kind of walking down the hallway and you see out of the corner like you hear like you just heard like a whole lot of noise. Sounded like gunshots and yelling and some kind of craziness coming from around this area, and you come around the corner to see a to see what a rather large fish-like creature with a glowing blue ball attached to an antenna, and its mouth is partially open with some random gal trying to hold it open. There's dead people on the floor. One of look like they've been shot or stabbed to death. Um, and this random lady is just sitting there with doing the whole thing uh in the mouth trying to hold the mouth open.
I love it.
Like,
Hercules.
yeah.
Hercules.
eh,
Hercules.
and this is the scene that you come across in this hallway, and the giant fish like creature like obviously looks over and sees you. It's struggling to clamp down on its bite, um on its bite and what have you. um what are you gonna do here?
Oh, for a fact, there is definitely the clacking of not high heels, but those like fancy shoes that have heels and it's just like clack, clack, clack as I approach.
Right.
And oof. And I haven't seen these things at all yet, right? These are the first time I've seen this thing.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
It's a wolf.
oh my, dear sweet summer child. And I just clack, clack, walk up, and from nowhere, just pull two scalpels out and try to like slice at these sides of this thing's mouth to help her open up a little bit more.
Okay. Alrighty.
Uh,
You
And
get those scars.
you want to know how you got these
I mean,
scars? I'll show you.
It was a little boy.
um and clearly, Jesus, you see this strange, and let's get a physical description of Pity, since this is the first time we've ever seen Pity.
Yeah, Pity, and I know I went with the anime picture, I'm pulling a Total James, is, well, when I made that reference to a vampire, that's why I was making a reference to a vampire. He is exceptionally well dressed in high formal wear. He's got a sweet face, dead eyes, and a slight body, and he's pale as fuck. And yeah, he is really well dressed for the situation. It's surprising. And yeah,
For an
he's got black
apocalypse.
hair, like the dead eyes, so they just don't show any emotion. And it's almost like he's smiling, but he's not.
So you're like the girl from The Ring, but a boy.
Yes, we'll go with that. Yeah, I'm even dripping wet, you know? It's just like I just came out of that well. I'm the brother.
He's just like came out of the well. Yeah. And maybe we get like,
And I do have gloves on, like the
yes?
picture. No,
No,
he's
no, he's
making the
making
ring
references
noise.
to the ring. You're missing
Yeah.
all of the ring references here.
Oh, have you not seen the ring?
Sean's not a
Don't
horror
know
guy, I
for
don't
sure.
think.
References, I was just like,
Oh,
Chris started to make noise. Chris started to make noise, and I was like, and for a minute I thought he was getting ready to say something, and then I realized he was
Yeah, because I do go, no,
Yeah.
that's not
True.
how it is.
no,
I
that's
want
from
to tell
the
you
Grudge.
guys that I'm definitely sleeping with the lights on tonight. And I just want you
Nice.
to know.
Nice. Oh, if you want even more terrifying things, just ask
No.
me for anything.
No.
Always
No.
happy to oblige.
Can we do it in the daytime?
No, yeah, but that's not as
Can we do it
fun.
in the day?
Fun for you.
Wait till the doll starts showing up.
Stop it! Stop it! I don't want to play anymore if you guys are gonna do
And I
that.
think,
I'm not even kidding.
and
I
I,
scare really fucking easy, and I'm already kind of stressed out about this game.
It's gonna get
and I
better.
think,
It's fine.
and
Okay.
I think we're gonna, and I think what we're gonna, our final scene is like maybe the split screen where we get like the deal where like you've got the screen in the middle is kind of like V'd, and then you've got the other screens on the other, and it's like one of which is Lemmy, like trying to like shake off and run from a horde of like these little lizard creatures that are jumping and nipping at him, and then you've got like another scene of Greasy and Starlight and Castiel and company running down the hallway, trying to get to where they heard the sounds, and then we get the other scene, which is basically Pity standing in front of this fucking fish-like creature that's got Jesus and Eot in its mouth, and that's kind of where we get like that split screen, and then we fade off, and then we'll do the end of session stuff.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. I'd
Um,
like
I'm
to
so
start with the
stressed.
Jester gets 5,000 DM experience tonight.
True.
Yes.
Bring in the
well,
creep.
If we survive this, I leveled up. So if we survive this, I'd like to add life support to my workspace so I can work on people. And then I eventually want to ask Castiel if he would like to like work on people at my rig. But I don't want to take the point if we're not gonna survive. If we're gonna die.
I mean,
Oh, I leveled
just
up too. I'm just gonna turn
I-
Hotpot into a PC.
Ooh.
oh, there
He's
you
gonna be a
go.
gun
Okay.
lugger.
just
Yeah.
take the point,
He's
because
gonna be
if
a gun
you
lugger?
don't take the point and you die, oh no, you still didn't take the point. But if you do take the point and you
Right.
survive, you'll have it ready.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right on.
Okay.
Eventually, I'm gonna turn
You know
Gloomy
what?
into a PC too,
Oh
and I'm gonna
God.
have a nice little trio.
Oh no.
So let's go ahead and do the end of session things, and we'll go through Starlight. Who do you think knows Starlight better now at the end of this?
I'm torn between Castiel and Greasy.
You held Castiel's hand.
I did.
Yeah.
So Castiel, yeah, Castiel knows me better.
All right.
He at least knows that my hands are incredibly rough from working with tools all the time.
I thought your
All
toes
right.
would be the incredibly rough part.
Oh, you're right. My
You know,
hands are
you know what?
pretty soft.
Actually, wouldn't it be both? I mean, I would think you'd work with both.
And
Yeah.
aren't you barefoot most of the time? So
I
like,
am barefoot,
yeah.
so it's like terrible. I need a pumice stone.
All right. So Castiel, give yourself a 1HX with Starlight. And then Castiel, who do you feel knows you better?
I'm going with Greasy because he stuck out his 2 days, and I'm like, all right, dude, you can drink.
All right. So
Yeah.
agree, give yourself a point with Castiel. And who do you think knows Greasy better?
I'd say Castiel. Castiel knows now that Greasy is at least containable enough that he went up and asked Castiel instead of using the flask that was on his person as soon as he woke up. Plus, Castiel also knows that at least in some way, Greasy does perform a little bit better when drinking because he kind of sniffed right up the second that he actually took a drink. So, yeah, Cass.
Well, Eot, it's probably pretty obvious who knows you better at this point.
Oh yeah. And vice versa.
Because
I was
you were
gonna
working
say
with
that's
Jesus. Jesus actually gets to choose between Pity and Eot because she's actually met Pity. But,
true.
yeah, because Eot was unconscious by the time Pity got there.
Right. No, I'm going to choose Eot because Yacht just had my back, so I
Yeah.
definitely
There
think I
you
know him a little bit more.
go. Okay.
He's got a new friend in me.
You've got a friend in me.
That's
All
why I
right.
use the reference. All the references tonight have been brought to you by nostalgia.
Then Pity, you pretty much have only met one person, so I think it's pretty obvious you get a point with Jesus.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were gonna do the question for him or not, because they're all like,
We'll
yeah,
what what are the? We'll do that next session.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
It does say like anyone that doesn't answer a question is just automatically at 1HX anyways, because you're fucking weird.
right.
So I'll just put everyone
Yeah.
at 1 intel now, and then I'll just bump Jesus to 2, and then once we do
All
questions, I
right.
can adjust accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. Um, awesome. And that gets us through. Who am I missing? Am I missing anybody?
I think.
Lemmy, but he didn't interact with the party person.
Oh yeah.
Lemmy, everybody. Here's the thing, though. Lemmy, you sang, and people heard you. Um, so, uh, from
I
Starlight's
think
group,
Starlight knows me better from my song.
Buddy.
Don't choke. Hang on, let the jester catch up.
Ugh, sorry, just saliva down the wrong tube. You know how that goes.
Dude, I totally know how that goes.
And it's bad allergy season here. Kind of one of those things. Alrighty. So everybody got their. So now that we've got all of that done and what have you, let's go ahead and do sign off. Let's start off with. Let's start off with Lemmy. Let's start off with Commodore. Let's start
Wow.
with Commodore
That is
Gnome.
so crazy because I was like, he's gonna pick
know.
me.
I know,
Hey,
right?
hey,
You're really
Greasy,
psychic today, in and out of the game.
Greasy. I'm so lame. I know this song is about me.
Ha! Did I make Did I make that reference tonight or on Monday?
On Monday, you made that reference.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
tonight, you watched me play Lemmy Pop Stardust, who started off by ignoring a bunch of people who were being culty and then decided to try and get himself killed, and is currently fighting lizard rats and trying to avoid the weird anglerfish things that are coming after us. And that's kind of cool. And I also got to play Jesus pretty hardcore, and she fucked shit up and also got fucked up and is currently befriended, Yacht, and she's down for that. She thinks it's fun that he eats metal. And other than that, I play on Mondays is the actual Commodore, aka Captain's Eye. You might know him well, you might not, but he's a 6'4" Kasathan. He's got 4 arms, and he kind of looks like Goro. And he makes fucking everything. He might not be good at it, but he can make it. And yeah, that's what I do. Oh, my friend Amy Geddon's here tonight, and I also have a friend named Purple Codex. They have T Publix, and Amy Geddon also has an Etsy, which she will now say.
It's Nerd Art by Amy, spelled AMIE.
There we go. And they have epic shit there. In fact, they have such epic shit. Greasy, if you would.
Step right up, merch here, merch there. Looking on tpublic.com/AmyGeddon will get you merch. Now, you may be looking at this merch going, what could I, a plain view passerby in 1844, need with a t-shirt from Amy Geddon? And I'll tell you exactly what you need from it, folks. Virility. These are made with 100% unethical snake oil, meaning that they contain all of the omega fatty acids and all of the bull testosterone that you need, all weaved into these shirts. On top of that, there is also an Etsy involved, Nerd Art by Amy, spelled AMIE, which also happens to contain crushed Himalayan oysters, giving you all of the pop, all of the circumstance, and all of the victuals that you'll need for your daily work on the fields, meaning all of the epic with none of the epic. Check it out!
And now on to Amy Geddon.
Oh, okay. Hello. I'm Amy Gedden. Tonight I play Starlight Fingertoes. She's gonna go find her friend and save his life, and all the other friends are gonna save their lives also. It's very scary, and in real life, I'm gonna sleep with the lights on because I am easily terrified. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Uh, I'm so excited. Actually, know what I'll do? I will watch YouTube until I like pass out watching YouTube. That helps tremendously. And also, it's a small light, so my husband doesn't get real fucking mad because he's like, "Bitch, you're 35. You don't need a fucking nightlight." And I'm like, "Bitch, I do. I really do."
Just get a lava lamp, and then you be like, it's a lava lamp. I don't want to turn it off. It'll break.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'll do. Um, yeah, I am also in Cosmos on Sundays, but we canceled this Sunday for Mother's Day, which is awesome. I was kind of excited about, having a couple hours to myself, but I can still have those hours to myself and not play. That's fine. I'll just play video games. I don't care. Um, and then on Mondays, I am Captain Vesa Riven of the Stellar Flare, and that is fucking wild. So I'm a full-fledged terrorist now. I'm very excited to be a part of the
Dreams
terror
come
groups.
true.
Dude, truth. I'm so fucking excited. I'm still reading books. It's ridiculous.
Just so y'all know, she kept asking, "Who do I gotta kill to become captain?" Multiple
I did.
times.
I mean,
Right.
I mostly said it as a joke, but if the opportunity were to arise and it wasn't any of like us, I would have done it. It's fine. Yeah.
Michael, let me explain how good of a student she is. I think she's a better captain at this point than everyone else.
Yeah, I suck as a captain.
I read all the
That
books
includes Zai,
and
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 he's
I
a
and I
Commodore.
watched a lot of YouTube videos, like probably 30 hours worth of YouTube videos. Like I'm
Right now, I want you to forget all those YouTube videos and watch highlights of Battlestar Galactica and Firefly, and then just be somewhere in there.
Oh shit. I've already watched the entirety of both of those things, so it's fine.
You were so awesome,
Thank you.
right? You still don't beat Daniel. Daniel is my friend because he's seen Hedwig, but yeah.
Right. I'll get there. I'll meet that level one day. And am I in anything else? Yes, I'm on Wednesday nights. I'm in Hench to Mensch. I play a chick named Flux. She has gotten into some bad shit with these new people, and she's probably not an actual supervillain. She's just very good at being a cat burglar. And she doesn't want to see people die. She just wants to take all their shit. So, we'll see how that goes. Also, turns out if I were Mr. Fantastic and I drank a whole lot of alcohol and could turn my body into whatever material is inside of my body, then I would just be a puddle of alcohol. And that's what we figured out. So last time I was in a trash can for most of the episode because I was literally a puddle of alcohol and a face. That's fine. And I think that's it. That's me. That's me.
Awesome. Let's go on to Sassy.
What up, everyone? I captured a cat in a box, and it's in my lap right now, and I'm petting him. Not really, it was my roommate's cat. He just climbed in, so it's mine now. Um, you caught me here playing Eot, who is, despite being feral and in a gang, he is terrible in combat, y'all. Like, god awful. Um, but yeah, last time I leveled up, and I got a new character, and it's awesome. His name is Pity, and oh boy, he pulls scalpels from places you wouldn't expect. Um, and he might be a vampire, but um, beyond that, you can catch me usually on Sundays, but yeah, Mother's Day is tomorrow. Uh, I was about to say, Amy, bitch, it's Mother's Day. You can get all the alone time you want. You could be like, y'all, Mother's Day is my day. Go away. Get
Fuck
out the house. This is
yes.
my house now. Uh,
Yeah, just make me a coffee and
mhm,
maybe a little breakfast, and I don't want to
yeah,
see your fucking faces for like 5 hours. I love you.
exactly.
Leave.
But
Perfect.
yep, everyone call your moms, tell them you love them, whatever you want to do. Wives, if if you're married with kids, stuff like that. Beyond that, you can catch me on Mondays. Oh wait, sorry, on Sundays in Cosmos. There's a myriad of characters outside, inside, and all around the Silver Spire. On Mondays, you can catch me as Oliver Byrne, the bear who's just a bear, and a biotechnician and biohacker, but you don't need to know. And also on Tuesdays in Numenera, I forgot the name. Oh shit, I forgot my character's name. And unfortunately, it's on Foundry, so I can't just log in and check. But I am the Seeker who exists in two places at once, Inquisitive Seeker. And Foundry's really awesome, by the way, everyone. On Wednesdays, you can catch me in Hinge to Minch as Shadowhound, the assassin for hire with superpowers who hunts down people with superpowers and gets his ass kicked every single time lately. This seems to be a theme. You know, Oliver's not going to go into any battles anytime soon. I'm just going to run. All my characters getting their asses kicked in combat. I think I have a theme going.
I mean, but
No,
you're
it's
really good
okay.
at holding my hand.
Yeah, right. On Fridays, you can catch me in Lancer, where actually that battle did go well. I shocked a bunch of people and electrocuted them. That was 2 sessions ago. In this session, we got yelled at, and then yeah, and then we went to go meet a general, and I had to go talk to a therapist. But it's cool. We get along. And then yeah, that wraps around back to every other Saturday, and that's me.
Alrighty. Well, psychopathic, you want to go next?
Okay, Scott, Psych, whatever. I don't care. Call me whatever makes you feel better. I tried to play Castiel today, and yeah, he's feeling bad because he ended up not driving a boat very well. But hey, it happens. Now we gotta find everybody. Yay! What is today? Saturday. So tomorrow, Sundays, every Sunday, we got Cosmos where we play Fagara, where he sat and listened to people tell stories. And then Anduin, he's in the Spire, and they said he did a good job for cleaning the armor. Yay! So I'm getting brownie points for my mess up. Okay. Then on Monday, we got Fire Strike where I play Xander. I didn't die.
Yes.
Yay!
But the library blew up and I survived, and I rigged the elevator to be a giant rocket that shoots out of the top of the debris, apparently, and we got out. Okay, then Tuesday we got Numenera, where my actual character's name is No Name. I changed the name of that character to No Name. So that's my character, and he like punches things and whatever. We were figuring out the game and getting understanding of it. It was kind of cool. Then Wednesday we got Hinch to Minch, where I play Knight, and Knight made Acer mad because he wouldn't go out and buy a TV so she could shoot it again. Deal with it, Acer. So he got grounded to his room. Okay, she said go to sleep, but isn't that the same thing? I got grounded because I wouldn't go buy a TV. Okay, then late Friday we got Ballad of the Menagerie, where I play a captain as well, but I'm not as good, so whatever. Hey, we're doing communications, getting communications in the galaxy working and doing the little stuff. That's what we do. Yay! And that's everything. Yay!
Yay! Do we just lose Jester, or is it just me?
Jester.
Ah, there it was.
Okay, okay, good. It wasn't just me.
Greasy, you're up next. Mike?
Shit,
lose
I needed to
Greasy
check
too?
my chart. I started by opening up going, oh yeah, Justin needs to check his chart, but I'm gonna move on because it's 100% me. Hello everybody. Tonight you got me playing Greasy, host of KRUST 6.66 The Crust, the hottest shit that floated to the top of the bathtub. Where Greasy today woke up, got his first drink in roughly 2 days, and immediately became more effective and motivated to do things. He misses the fuck off squad, or the fuck brigade rather. He misses the fuck brigade. He's going to find them. They will become a permanent fixture on the ship, and they will be helpful in some way, shape, or form. They have fortune parties, so like if they follow your concerts around, at least your concerts will always have drugs, and we can probably make money off of that. Anyway, you can also catch me By the
Well,
way, my name is
Topicast
Mike,
suddenly likes some more.
right? Also, my name is Mike, also known as Win 5 Get 1 Free, and today, well, no, you already said that. Catch me on Mondays where I play ex-Paralictor Burnward, a Knight of Patella, a cop. Yay.
He was a cop.
This is how
Oh,
I've been
I made
doing
Mike
it
a cop.
every.
I made Mike a cop.
You've made me become the thing I swore to destroy. No, yeah, this is how I've been doing it every week, by the way. I hope you're happy. Uh,
More than you know, sir.
but yeah, you can also catch me on Thursdays where I'm going to be running a super special secret project that may be this Thursday. I will tell y'all on Monday if it is this Thursday. I've still got a lot of work to do on it, but I'd love to start it. And you can also catch me on Thursdays every other Thursday for my cosmic horror, techno horror, whatever you want to call it, game of Project Severovo, where bad things are happening. Bad things are happening.
I am.
And the party just gets to deal with it. Daniel, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad would you say the things that are happening are happening?
Save us. We are real. I am. I am. I am. Yeah, no. It is shit. Like there's dead people, there's a Turing room or Turing ward, which if that doesn't scream potential AI that's going to try to kill you, then nothing else will. And now there's an AI. Kind of. They don't know. It's a program that started repeating a memory. Or was it?
Yep. So, yeah, if you guys have not caught Project Severovo, I can't promise you'll be able to keep up with the plot super well, but I do try and give it a lot of moment-to-moment entertainment, so you don't necessarily have to know the main plot, and you can just experience the things that happen as they happen. So come and check it out. I've worked on it for a long time, and you know what? I'm not going to beg you. If you want to, you want to. But yeah, if you are currently watching on Twitch, thank you very much. We love you. But also, you could be doing better by watching us on YouTube all the time at youtube.com/Paradise Theater. And if you happen to be watching us on YouTube, well, thank you. We love you. But you got to get your butt into here so you can comment on things live so we can interact with you. In fact, we had some interaction on Thursday that actually influenced the player's actions. So I'm not saying that will always happen. No guarantees guaranteed. But at the same time, though, you could get noticed. You could get noticed by us, a bunch of goobers who are playing some tabletop games, and it's a good time. And if you like the fast, hot, and sexy world of scheduling, you also are a big fan of community interaction where, you know, you can poke us and we'll poke you back, you know, all sorts of first contact style. And you are a massive, insatiable fan of hot memes. Catch us at Pair Theater on Twitter. My name is Mike, also known as Win 5 Get 1 Free. Catch my music at Michael Burley on SoundCloud, and that is me.
Awesome. And that brings it back to me.
Well, wait,
Little
one more
Omi.
thing.
What?
Hashtag give Zai his dragon skull. Okay.
Agreed.
No.
Yes.
Just no.
Yes.
Hashtag
The more
Messiah Dragon Skull.
You know what? I'm gonna keep saying no just so I can make you keep begging for it. Ha!
It's not begging. It's not begging. I don't actually
it's
ever
begging.
expect to get
It's
it until after I retire. And then, yeah.
Package on your porch.
I'll beg for it. I'll beg for it because, you know, Burnward
The-
really wants a trophy.
I'm just gonna
It'll be on
take
every
Pathfinder's
game
Zai
now.
and have it made into a throne.
Every
I
game
mean,
I'm in,
come
I'm
on.
gonna
Dragon?
do hashtag Zai gets a dragon skull. Every game
Right.
now. It'll be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day.
Yeah.
It'll be the great
Hashtag
joke.
Strikeverse
Zai
forever.
never gets a dragon skull. It'll be the great joke. There'll be the hashtag about it, but Zai never actually gets it. So, you know,
Right.
keep poking
Yeah.
me. I am the Just a King Zerat. You can catch me here on Monday nights for Fire Strike, my favorite group of space terrorists, space pirates, and never-do-wells. You can catch me here on Friday nights. We didn't get to do it last night, but hopefully we'll be back next week on Friday nights for the Ballad of the Menagerie. Hey, are all of the, you know, major mercenaries and ships and crews all out doing stuff and you couldn't afford them anyway, hey, the menagerie will take on a few jobs and, they have an okay record so far.
Get it done.
Just
Get
don't
it done one way or
just
another. It's not clean,
just
but
don't
we get it
send
done.
just don't send them into the wilderness and don't make them cross any rivers. And then you'll be fine. Um, and you can catch me here every other Saturday night, just like you did tonight, for the Bitter Ends, our water world apocalypse with significantly less misogyny, um, and significantly less vanity. And you can, when we are get back, next week or whatever, can catch me on Sundays as Squin, the daring doer, the doer of daring and the darer of doing. The goblin swashbuckler in Tales from the Cosmos. With that said, I do believe that's all I've got here for tonight, or we've got here for you tonight. So, I'll just say goodnight and get out of here. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.